I just randomly went to these kids. Hey, do you know who this is? Like, I don't even know who these kids, but I was so gassed in my head.
That's so
I was
funny.
just like, I was like, hey, do you know who I'm with? They're like, who? I'm like, this is Mike Tyson. They were like, no, it's not. Like how someone here in this area
Yeah.
able
to have access
and I showed
to
them
him.
Mike Tyson, and they were like, how? I was like,
They hate when you elevate. They stacking up losses, I'm handing them out, yeah, I had to go delegate. It feel like I'm floating, I'm lost in the moment, I swear I could live.
Yo, what's up, people? Welcome back to another episode of Express Yourself with Sbpress. I am your host, Sbpress, as always. And I just want to say thank you to this amazing individual coming all the way from London. Ladies and gentlemen, yeah, he flew over here. How many hours?
that's 12 hours.
12 hours?
That's a long flight.
I appreciate that.
My guy, man.
No, my guy.
I appreciate you.
Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go down a little list for him. Amazing stylist. Also an art director. Okay. And he's also the co-fashion editor for Flaunt magazine. Mm-hmm. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for Mr. J. Hines.
Thank you.
Yes. No, thank you, brother.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate you being here. Now, what a lot of people don't know is this all was possible because of the great Dave Thomas.
Yeah. Dave Thomas, big inspiration to me, and where what I wanted to do in my career. So yeah, big shouts out to Dave.
Man, I'm gonna see him soon. But let's go ahead and let the audience and listeners and viewers know where you're originally from, your family upbringing.
Yeah, man. Originally from London, South London, super proud, Southeast London, born and raised. Parents from Jamaica. My mum was born in London, but has Jamaican parents. Yeah, that's the heritage I'm super proud of. Where I come from.
She got the Jamaican cooking too?
Yo, she got oxtail, rice and peas. She got everything.
You're doing it right. You're doing it right.
Have to, man. Listen, it's essential. The yard food is essential, man.
Okay, so
Trust me.
who inspired you and introduced you to fashion in your household?
Do you know what? My mum's always kind of dressed me in a certain way. Like, she's always super clean. It's always been like knits and dungarees and co-ords and stuff like that. But it never was a thing. I never wanted to do fashion. It never was. It was always sports for me. I just wanted to do sports. That's all I knew. I didn't really know anything. I didn't think fashion was like you could even work in it.
Mm-hmm. I checked your background. I see some soccer up in there, man. I see you, brother.
Yeah, of course. That's me all day. That's, when you're young, that's what you aim for. It's always, for me, it was just sports. So
how pivotal is fashion with sports in London?
It almost works hand in hand now. Like, I mean, we've kind of like looked at like kind of how America's been doing it with like the NBA and the NFL and things like that. And a lot of like, you guys say the soccer, I say football. Like a lot of the football players, like they're kind of emulating that now. And we have great pages like Footballer Fits and magazines like Gaffer magazine, and people like myself where I've like pioneered like football and fashion, and I've tried to bring it together, and I've worked with a lot of like players to build on their style. And it's come to a point where now you're seeing footballers next to the NBA players at LV shows and things like that. So yeah, it's become such a big thing in football now, and to the point where one of my friends has now become like the creative director of Crystal Palace, to work at their apparel now. So it's like football's now jumping into
gravitating to other lanes and stuff.
Yeah, very slowly but surely. So it's dope to see, to be fair.
No, for sure. And we definitely will be seeing a lot because FIFA is like the biggest game right now. So if that's the game, then over there, I'm sure it's the thing to do. Yeah. Going to the game, playing in the games, whatever the case may be, it's the thing.
100%.
But when did you let sports go to, venture into this amazing journey?
I mean, do you know what? I don't think I've even let it go. Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
Because so probably when I was around 16, I stopped playing. I was playing for like a development youth academy team. Mm-hmm. So basically, I'm gonna start from the beginning. So like my whole life, I've always played football. Went to trials, played for decent teams. Went to Leyton Orient for a bit, played there. I was in school and I used to get in a little bit of trouble in school. So, and my mom's Jamaican, so my mom's super strict. So she wasn't
don't play that.
So my mom wasn't having none of it, So she took me out. She didn't care about any of it. Like my team would come to my door and be like, "Yo, can you come and play?" Da, da, da.
Absolutely not.
She wasn't having any of it. So, that's what happened. And I kind of slipped off, doing what I was doing. And then I kind of got back into it. And then it just wasn't a thing by the age of like 16 for me,
Okay.
And I kind of was like, yeah, I'm done. And I wish I lived in this generation actually, because the kids nowadays are so motivated. They have Instagram to see where they can just like train by themselves and like they're really, really pushing themselves to achieve greatness. But back in the day, I was like, okay, that dream's done. I'm on to the next. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like there was no kind of like, no, I'm gonna get out, I'm gonna hustle, I'm gonna do this. I was just like, here's what it is, it's done. But again, I always believe in God's plan, so this is where I'm meant to be.
Right.
So
And big it up to your mom for, establishing that structure.
no, for sure.
Because coming up and, I was a big person on sports and everything like that too. And I had the blessings of my uncle that, taught me realization. If that doesn't work, then what are you good at and what's going to work for you? So for me, from that moment, it was just more so, how do I figure out of being able to express myself? And that's what it is. So again, thank you for being here. But right now, I need to ask you this real question. When and whom was your first niche into the fashion game?
Do you know what? I got to big up my guy. I got to big up my guy, Roman Kemp. So he's a
heavy hitter.
Yeah, so he's probably the biggest radio host in the whole of England right now. He's the best, and he gave me, before he was the best, he gave me like my first opportunities, and he'd always bring me on. This is when I was like in university and I didn't know anything about fashion. He'd bring me on and just be like, yeah, come and dress me for this, come and dress me for that, because his dad's quite a well-known person in the UK, in Britain. So, he was always kind of getting jobs, and he's super talented at presenting as well. So, he didn't really have to pick this young black boy from South London, to come and dress him. Like I was kind of like a random guy, but he'd always give me opportunities, and I was just like, yeah, I'm just mad grateful for it. And
a random guy with potential.
yeah, I guess he saw that. Oh shit, I didn't charge him, so that was why
it worked out hand in
he
hand.
got to save his money.
$3.99.
Yeah, exactly, $3.99 for real. So that worked out for him, but in turn, down the line, he started getting me like decently paid jobs when I first kind of like was in uni and didn't know what this was.
And what year is this?
So when I was in uni, again, this was 2016.
Okay.
2000, so this was like 2015, 2016. But then again, you have to remember I was still studying. I was still studying. So yeah, it was around then. And again, I didn't know it was a job. I just, for me,
Saw
it
it
was
as a
just,
passion.
that's why I just didn't charge, because I was just like, I'm just doing what I see on Instagram.
The phrase I used
mean?
in Dave's episode was passion for fashion.
Yeah, that's it, man. But that's that's what people say, That's what. But it was just a thing that I liked. I just enjoyed that shit. So I was just doing it, and yeah, it just turned into something.
I think being fresh just comes natural. So if people see that within you, they're gonna want a glimpse of it if they don't have it within themselves. It's like Gatorade. See,
That's what I'm saying. It's just like, if you have it, you have it. Do you know what I mean? It's just, and if people want what that is, because some people don't have it, they just they need another opinion, which is totally fine, and that's what we're here to do. Really, we're just here to give like a wider perspective of what can be done. So
absolutely.
yeah.
So that being said, I think that we're at the point where we want to go ahead and drop some gems. I have a amazing segment called Blast from the Past.
Okay.
So I pull a bunch of your work,
Yeah.
put it up here,
If you want to say it.
and I need.
Man.
I had the luxury of meeting him
Yeah.
after he did the Breakfast Club interview.
Oh, okay.
Like literally, his girl pulled up.
Yeah.
They were in the car, pulled up on me at my job, and I could see his hair sticking out.
Yeah.
And I knew it was him. I have a very good eye for that type of stuff. And when he saw how humble and polite I was, he literally rolled his window all the way down, gave me props and stuff like that.
Yeah,
But
that sounds like him.
how was that?
It's my guy, man. Like it's quite emotional when I think about it. Like I ain't gonna cry and shit, but like no, but it is quite emotional because it's crazy as well because I was with Jaden Smith's producer literally last night, and that was him and Jaden were my first two big covers, like my first two big artists I'd ever worked with in my whole life. So like you have to think about it. Like I'm just a random black kid in this fashion industry. I don't know shit. Like so these guys, I'm low key kind of ghetto. Like do you know what I mean? So they're like, what the fuck? So I get like given this opportunity to work with these guys, and it's crazy because Juice took me everywhere, man. Like he was like, yo, Jay, I want you to come do my tour in Manchester. When I go Leeds, I want you to do this for me. And then bro, let's. And it's crazy because then we started to design tour stuff as well. We started to design tour jackets and tour looks for
having tour merch and everything.
Yeah, his own tour for his own tour. And it's crazy because like after this came the baby, then after that it came Gunna came, and then after Lil TJ came after that, and this all came from Juice. The Juice told the baby about me. It was just all nuts, like how it all kind of just happened, and crazy how it happened. That year was like the best year of my life before COVID because that was 2019, and that was such a monumental year for me where I traveled so much. I was like back and forth between LA and London. I was traveling around Europe. Like I went to China, and it's crazy because I went to China and on my flight home, literally, I think I was 30 minutes from the ground, like literally maybe 5 minutes, something to the point where like the Wi-Fi was cutting out, but it was like my phone just started blowing up. Like like I was just getting mad, and it was just random people I spoke to in a while. And this was the point where I was working with Juice a lot, you know, and it was just like, have you heard about Juice? Have you heard about Juice? Have you heard? And it was crazy, do you know what I'm saying? How it all happened, but you know how it goes. Legends never die, so rest in peace to Jared forever, man. You know, he gave me an opportunity, and you know the things that he kind of did for me kind of changed the trajectory of my career. So I always got love for him, and this was a special moment for myself.
Definitely, I thoroughly did my homework. Thoroughly did my homework, brother. Like I knew that some of these were going to ignite.
Yeah, that was a special moment, man. That was a really, really special moment because like shit, like when you like for real, when you be real, like where I'm from, a lot of stuff like that is like you can't get to those type of people. It's impossible. Like I'm from deep South London, like those people are untouchable. So when I got that moment, it was crazy because I did that, and then all these other things happened, and realistically, that's how I'm now living in Los Angeles. Do you know what I mean?
Welcome, brother. Welcome.
Thank you, man. So yeah, grateful.
Now, this amazing artist right here.
That's my mom's favorite client I've ever had. That is my mom's favorite. Oh my god.
She would.
Jesus.
I was saying this earlier to them. There was some Usher playing earlier. I was like, my mom would give my grown ass up for adoption for Usher now.
Hey, my mom loves Common, man. My mom loves Common. Great guy, talented guy. You know what? I actually got doing this from Common as well. You know, just cleansing the air.
Full circle, man.
Yeah, it's crazy when you think about it. I got that from Rash as well. But yeah, great guy. Got a good eye for style. Really good eye. Very unique. I think my idea with Rash was to always keep it. I like to use this phrase called youthful elegance. Where it's like when you have a older gentleman, you don't want to make them dress like the kids, you know. You want to give them some sort of elegance, but at the same time keep it playful with and kind of fresh and new with what's going on. So I always use the phrase youthful elegance when I work with Rash because he's so cool and his demeanor so cool and he looks so good in clothes. Like here he's wearing an LV drop by the late Virgil. And yeah, he just looks dope in it, man. Just elegant, just cool, you know, just himself, and he feels it. So
That's fresh.
Yeah.
That's fresh.
I did love that look, to be fair. I thought that was super cool.
Heck yeah.
Legend. I'll be real, yeah, on a level like, nah,
That's
but
wild.
I'll be real, yeah. No, but like I tell you, lot, like, man, like, bro, I'm from South fucking London, like, blood. Doing shit like this, that was like, that's like impossible for me. Like, that was like, that's probably one of the most amazing moments of my life. Because, you know, like, some people will be like, you know, because they work in fashion, they'll be like, oh yeah, I work with Willem Dafoe. And
Yeah.
But for me, like, that's Spider-Man. When
Green
I was,
Goblin?
That's Green
Come
Goblin
on,
when
man.
I'm
Childhood.
I'm 7 years old watching it on the fucking.
They even rebrought him back for the last Spider-Man movie.
That meant a lot to me because I never thought I'd ever work with someone like that. If you told me that when I was 14, oh yeah, you'll be in Rome with Willem Dafoe, like
What?
Nah,
Yeah.
whatever, man. I'm gonna go work here in a retail store forever. Do you know what I mean? That's what I thought I was gonna do,
Man.
but this is crazy. Nice YSL look. Yeah, amazing, humble guy, extremely intelligent guy. He's an artist, you know. He's a real artist, a real actor, and I had the pleasure of being with him for the whole day. Yeah, that's a great memory. I remember that for the rest of my life.
It was some good memories I was going through.
What was it like putting those looks together?
Do you know what? He's quite particular.
Mm-hmm.
He's quite particular because you see, with fashion, you've got to make sure you fit the body correctly, especially if you don't have like a tailor on set. Things just have to fit correctly, and he likes when things fit correctly. And props to him. He was super open to like wanting to try different things and be like, you know what? I'm not sure about it, but I'm gonna give it a go because he wasn't sure about this jacket at first.
It allowed you to be creative with it.
It was needed. The way it sits on the shoulders
and that's what I liked. I
For real.
liked how it was. He wasn't sure about the color and stuff and the shoes, but I was just like, give it a go. And again, like I said, he's an artist. You know, he's like, you know what? Let me get into it. Let me embody what it is and go for it. And
it's very purposeful.
Let us
Looks
truly
good.
collab.
Yeah,
on this
and it
masterpiece.
worked out. Yeah, it was a great collab, man. And how can I say I collab with Willem Dafoe? How many people
There we
in
go.
life
Put
can
that on
say
your.
There we go.
Are you putting that on your gravestone?
Hey,
Hey.
I don't know that. I just
William
put
Dafoe?
My dog.
my dog, Willem Dafoe.
Heck yeah, man. Now,
Oh, nice.
again, you said number one
Legend,
and number
man.
two.
Legend. Working with
jacket.
him changed my life again. You know, I was literally like I said, I was with Omar, his producer, literally last night, and I was just talking to them about it. Like that moment in Paris when I got that call, it was mad because I literally went out to Paris. Like I think I had like £400 in my account. Like I was just trying to chase a dream. I wasn't invited to no fashion shows. I was just
Just a dollar
I
a
was
dream.
just there, and then I got the call. Hey Jade, the other stylist is cancelled to shoot. Jaden, are you available to do it? And I know it's like in like a day and a half, but can you do it? And I was like, what? I'm gonna find a way. What? There's
Hell
no way.
yeah.
I've never been so excited for anything in my life at that time. And I was like, I thought it was fake. You know when someone tells you some shit and you're like, nah, man.
Come on, man.
It's
You playing with me?
like, that's what I thought. I was like, nah, they're just talking shit. Like they're just gonna cancel me. So I was like, I ain't gonna get too excited. Well, that was cap. I tried not to get excited, but I told my mom, I told my auntie, I even told the uncle I don't even like.
Rubbed it in a little bit.
No, for real. I said, yeah, I'm
Oh
working with
my
Jaden
God.
anyway. But yeah,
crazy.
anyway, like, again, after that, so many things came. My profile kind of raised up working with Jaden. But yeah, again, super intelligent guy, super nice guy, super nice guy. Knows what he likes, knows what he wants. Yeah, it was a dope moment for me. Super grateful for him and his team, man.
Heck yeah.
Oh,
And
Mr. Paul Bettany.
Yeah, Paul Bettany. That's
The
crazy.
vision.
this look is so smart.
I love it. I love this look because it's very him, and he's not a very like, I want to wear branded out there stuff, but for some reason he did take to this LV look, and he was like, yeah, you know what, I want to LV, right? Yeah, it is LV. He's like, I want to go for it, and yeah, I work with a fucking Avenger. Like that's mad.
Right?
Like I couldn't even believe that. Like I've worked with an Avenger. I was like, that shit's crazy. Like like to me, all of this stuff is kind of still newish. So
It's fresh.
Every moment to me is incredible. I'm so grateful for it. And it's mad because we both have the same birthday.
Oh,
Wow.
Yeah, we share the same birthday. So
Very serendipitous.
that's
Right.
pretty dope. I got the same birthday as an Avenger, man. You know what
Hey.
So,
I mean, does that technically make you an Avenger?
I mean, shit, I applied. They just didn't get back.
He's like, you can be on our wardrobe team.
Yeah.
You're on the
He
wardrobe
could just
team.
be-
of
they're
At
gonna
the
put him
back.
on. They're gonna put him on the Dark Avengers. All the stuff we don't want the public to know
No,
about.
you can
We
be
don't
with
do
them.
on that. You
Yeah.
get the real stuff done behind the scenes.
So funny. This kind of looks like a like just from afar. It looks
Yeah.
like a classic, like sweater, like a knit cardigan with a button down. It almost looks like that from here.
Yeah,
Very classic.
it was very classic, but do you know what? It's classic tailoring, but they just put the monogram on it as well. And do you know what? At first, I thought the monogram was gonna be a bit tacky, but because it's pull, it makes it not tacky. Do you know what I mean? Because he's
He
such a
classes it
classy,
down.
Yeah.
because he's such a classy guy. He makes it look classy. You know what I mean? Then you have the frames as well. It's like he's just a super dope guy, and he's got great stature. Like he's super tall, he's slim as well, and he just can just wear the clothes so cool, man. So yeah, he's dope.
That's an amazing opportunity you had, man.
No, that was amazing. So I was super grateful for that. And my girlfriend at the time, her sister was watching
WandaVision?
WandaVision, yeah. Like her little sister was obsessed. So like I got like I surprised her. I got like a video.
Oh, that's so
and
nice.
She was like, she couldn't believe what the fuck was going on. And I was just like, yeah, it was crazy, and it was nice of us to
Wow.
do that, you know. So yeah, that was a great opportunity.
Real
Great
people doing real things, man.
Nah, for real, man. Like he didn't even have to do that. So I appreciate that a lot. I really do. Really do appreciate that.
Definitely. What else we got, Ja?
Oh my!
Boom.
Oh yeah, legendary.
Just banger after banger.
Legendary, man.
Couldn't help it.
Shit, this shit making me look like I'm someone, bro.
You
Like,
are.
like-
You are.
But bro-
Again, that we don't give flowers on here.
Nah,
Flowers
but
die.
that's
I'm
love.
giving you your golden nugget,
Nah,
bro.
that's love.
Like, seriously.
But it's crazy for me. Like, you guys don't understand because you see, from me, like when you have people like Dave and stuff, and you
Yes.
see there's other stylists like Law Roach and Jason Rember and like all these big guys, I've just watched like, oh man, they've inspired me. I just want to be like them. And like looking at the clients that they work with, and when you're putting it up here, I'm like, shit, I'm slowly becoming like
You have
my
an
guys. Like,
amazing portfolio.
I'm slowly becoming like the people I look up to, and it's incredible to see that and look back at it. I'm like, yo, but
Another Marvel
Chiwetel-
individual, too.
Chiwetel, incredible actor, great person as well, super easy to work with. Again, he's a very, very classy guy. I believe this suit was Ralph Lauren. I love a pinstripe suit. Could have done better on the tie, but anyway, I love this suit on it. Again, he's very easy to work with. Looks good in clothes. Very classy guy. Yeah.
Quick side
Enjoyable.
question.
Yeah.
What's your favorite film that he's been in?
Ooh, but it's
I'll
hard.
throw one out there real quick.
I know everyone gonna say 12 Years a Slave.
Nah, for me, Four Brothers.
Okay.
Four Brothers. His
Okay.
character in that. Mm-hmm.
I like ooh.
He was in 2012 as
Yeah.
well. That was a good one.
Get Rich or Die Trying.
Yeah, American Gangster as well now. No, is it was
he
it?
in American? Yeah,
was, no?
he was.
With
I
Denzel?
believe he was related. Yep.
Yeah, yeah.
He was related to Denzel in the movie.
I think he was in that. There was one. I think it's the one scene I like, the most iconic scene. You're like, you talk to me. Talk to me. Is that scene? You're like, take them glasses off. Take them goddamn glasses. Yo, I love that scene. That shit was so funny, and he's in that. I love 12 Years a Slave. I do like that film. That shit had me crying. That was crazy.
It's a deep one.
I watched it when I was high as fuck though. That's back when I was smoking.
Real
like,
emotion.
I was I was
Maybe amplified emotion.
Yo, I was so high, and the thing is, I watched it on my iPad in the dark.
Oh.
With my headphones on.
You just got all this, so you
I was
in the
so
zone.
high, bro. I was so emotional as fuck.
Man,
But,
Lupita. Oh my
yo,
God.
nah,
That
for real.
messes me up.
Shit was,
Man.
shit
y'all
fucked
hit
me
deep
up.
right now.
Nah,
I
for
feel
real, shit
this.
fucked me up. But yeah, man, great actor, great talent. So
What suit was this?
this one was Ralph. I believe
Ralph
this was
Lauren?
Ralph Lauren. I think so. Yeah, I think this was Ralph. think this was Ralph. I mean, they do some great stuff, to be fair.
What else we got?
Wow.
Booyah.
Yeah, this is crazy. That's a legend, man.
Is that
That's
a linen suit? It looks like it.
It looks like it.
I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think it was. I think on the camera it does.
Yeah,
But,
you can see the grain a lot in the camera.
It was a suit from Lardini. Mads is great again. Super dope to work with. Gets the job done. Doesn't play about. Just wants to get it done, and he's super professional. Yeah, great look. Handsome guy, man. He just makes everything look
Very
good. Do you know what I
sleek
mean?
and sharp.
Yeah, he just makes everything look good. Do you know what I mean? Makes everything look good. That was a great day. We shot for 2 different magazines. We shot for August Man, and we shot for L'Official. We shot for the global L'Official cover. So that was super cool as well.
Big time.
But he don't care about fashion like that. He's kind of like
Whatever.
yeah,
Lay back.
man. He's like, I don't really care about it. He just likes to act, He just wants to. He doesn't like the press. He just wants to be like, I do what I gotta do, and then I love to act.
It's
Which is
crazy
fair enough.
how the look is so natural, but he just naturally don't care.
Yeah, no, that's how it is. That's how it is.
Yeah, he
was
just effortlessly does that.
Yeah, he just effortlessly looks cool constantly, man. He doesn't overshoot. He just get great professional. Just gets the job done. Super sick guy, man. Super sick guy.
And
wow,
the great
Mike.
Iron Mike
Hey, man,
Tyson.
that's the sensei, man. That's the real sensei. It's crazy because I was coming in here and I was speaking to Homeland Security, and normally, like before I had my visa, they would stress me. But this time, obviously now I have my visa. So like I came in and they're like, so what do you do? I was like, I'm a celebrity stylist. And the guy just randomly asked me like, who's your biggest client? And I was like, I'd probably say Mike. I was like, Mike Tyson. We had like a full on conversation about Mike Tyson. And they were like, how did you end up working with Mike Tyson? And like, you're in England. I was like, I don't know, man. Like when I told my dad I worked with Mike Tyson, he didn't even believe me. Like no one believed me. I remember I worked with Mike. It was so crazy. I was in like my hood, like in Charlton, and like I was literally going to get a haircut, and I saw some like youths, like so youths are like just kids, like just some guys, and they were just walking around because I couldn't believe I was working with him, and I was on FaceTime with my assistant, and he was with Mike, and like I just randomly went to these kids, hey. Do you know who this is? Like, I don't even know who these kids, but I was so gassed in my head.
That's so
I was just
funny.
like, hey, do you know who I'm with? They're like, who? I'm like, this is Mike Tyson. They were like, no, it's not. Like, how's someone here in this area
Yeah.
working
Able
with
to
Mike
have
Tyson? And I
access to
showed them
him.
Mike Tyson, and they were like, how? I was like, I don't know.
Oh my god.
I don't fucking know. So it was a mad moment for me, I was just in my area going to get a haircut, and
blessings on blessings on blessings,
and then
man.
from there it's just been up and up, and we got some cool stuff coming up, man. We got some very, 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 very cool stuff, that's coming up. So yeah, super grateful for
Gotta have
Mike
you
and
back
his
on.
and his
for
team.
sure.
Yeah,
Definitely
man.
gonna have to have you back on and repeat.
I am, man, for sure.
Man, thank you.
My guy.
So that was an amazing list of people that you've worked with.
Yeah.
Is there anyone in the industry that you would love the opportunity to style?
I'm putting that into the air, like a Leonardo DiCaprio, Tom Cruise, Brad Pitt, someone of that nature, George Clooney. That would be incredible. That would be incredible.
With the amazing individuals you worked with, I can honestly get a feeling and say this. It's only a matter of time, brother.
I appreciate
It's only
that,
a matter
man.
of time.
I hope so. I really
No, there's
hope
no
so.
hope. You manifested it, and you manifested all that, and it happened.
sure.
So keep on doing that. You put that out there. That's the only thing that can come back in.
Definitely. I
Send them this video. Tag them.
Seriously.
I know, for sure. For
Seriously,
sure.
we gonna send these out to all of them.
Everybody, I'm going to make sure
All
you
of
guys
them.
see everything.
This is going
is
to
not a
be a
game.
very monumental episode. And speaking of that, what would be some good advice, or better yet, let me ask this: is there any obstacles that you had to overcome that you would give to the next up and comer that they should be prepared for?
I was quite hard headed. Like I didn't assist, which kind of made it difficult for me. But at the same time, it also didn't make me comfortable. I always knew I had to hustle because I didn't assist. I would always say just keep going, you know, just stay focused. Make sure you write out your plans. My friends know me. Every year I have to do something new. I have like yearly goals, long-term goals. I got short-term goals. I got like my schedule on my phone screensaver. So when I wake up straight away, I know the list of what I'm doing from 6:30 in the morning to my bedtime is 10:30, 11 p.m. I'm always meticulously looking through my Instagram and looking at other stylists' Instagrams, like what are they doing? Who are they following? Like what clients are they working with? Okay, cool. I'm not on that level. I've got to level up. I've got to do this. I'm always looking and researching and seeing my peers and seeing what's around me and never getting too comfortable and also understanding that timing is everything. You know, and nothing happens overnight, and consistency will always win. Consistency will always win because, you know, like I might not be the biggest person now, but like if I carry on doing this, there's going to be one person that spots me, and that one person could change your life forever. So that's just how I think. So I always tell people stay consistent and stay patient. Don't get impatient. And when you get to that position, make sure you stay there, and make sure you stay humble, remain humble, and be grateful. I think that's what's mad important.
I have a little saying to say with that. Don't change even if the change in your wallet does.
Nah, for real. I love that saying. I love that. I love that. That is so important.
That's true.
What you got, Jai? I feel like the fashion queen has something.
Oh, thanks for calling me that.
Fashion queen.
No,
let us know.
Dead
I'm a
serious,
stylist
brother.
as well. Not as big as you, but
Hey, don't
The making of greatness, I promise you.
Don't worry. I feel it. The way you're talking, I love that. Don't worry.
I don't know. I mean, I guess what you said just really hit home because it's the one consistency. You do it for 10 years. That 10-year mark is, you know, that seniority happens, but also like not being afraid to do the work. The assisting. That's so crazy. I feel like I have the same issue as like, oh, like, do I assist? Do I not?
It's a hard one.
It is hard.
I'm not gonna lie.
It's so hard. And I never thought I would. I mean, in the beginning, it's like, I'm so gung-ho to assist. And then you start doing things on your own and you're like, I could just, you know, do it my own. But I know it's going to take 10 times more work.
That's the only thing. If like, shit worked out for me, innit? But it doesn't work out for everyone. I got kind of lucky, do you know what I mean? No, I wouldn't say lucky because I really put in the work. But not assisting makes you put in the work. Like, some people aren't cut out for it, you know? And like, there might be times where, you know, money's taking long to come in and you're like, what's my next job? But you just got to be relentless, you know? You really have to, because it's hard. Like, oh my God. I'm not going to come up here and be like, oh yeah, I'm a stylist and I've done. Yo, it was so hard for me to like 2018, 19, when I quit my job in 2019, just at the beginning, end of 2018, like, I didn't know what I was going to do. It was at the point where my dad was paying my phone bill and shit. Like I had no money coming in. Like I was doing jobs. I was shooting shit for like Nike back home. They'll pay me like £200 and it was like, this was like because I didn't know nothing about what to charge and shit. I didn't. We're talking like fucking big companies, like $250 for. I was like, when I look back at it now, like that's disgusting. Like, I got robbed because I didn't know anything like that, you know. So, you know, it was a real hustle. It was really hard for me, and I had to learn the business. I had to learn everything, you know. But you know, trial and error, you know. I've learned. So
yeah. How did you navigate before getting repped by an agency? Like, what was that like?
First I was like, fuck these agencies.
I swear, I'm like,
yo, I was like, fuck these agencies at first. I was like, they're trying to take my percentage. They don't fucking care about me. I'm just a fucking person of this. I was like, fuck everyone. But it took time, and then I got some amazing agents, man. Like Ruby, I got so much love for Ruby. Like she really took me on and gave me the opportunity, and I'm so grateful to her and to the owner Kent as well, to the Only agency, you know, for taking me on, because like I say, I feel like I'm like this little ghetto boy from South London that's on their roster, and I just feel sometimes out of place sometimes, but but sometimes, but they make me feel welcome, you know, they make me feel welcome, and they give me great opportunities, and like I'm here, like I can't even believe it, like Ken, you know, he signed the petition for my visa.
Wow.
Like, yeah, that's huge.
Wow.
And I don't know if I was the only one last year that got it, but I might have been. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
it could be one of them things.
that's what I was thinking. I don't try to say that, but I'm just saying, like, he
Don't
put
tell
me,
nobody.
he put me on, man. Like, he put me on, and I'm like, I'm so grateful. Like, I'm here now, you know. So he really understood my dream and my vision and where I wanted to go, and yeah, the only agency just, you know, they've been supporting that, and you know, it was only the beginning. Now I've only been with them for like a year now, but yeah, we're gonna see how it goes. I'm excited, but before that, I just worked my ass off. I was like, I don't need no one. I'm gonna do it myself. I was like, what can they do for? I mean, they can help you, but I was like, I want to be in a position where, like, I don't like to rely on no one. Right. It's like, if I have a girl, I like to rely on her. I don't like to rely on my parents. I don't like to rely on nobody. Do you know what I mean? So I was like, how can I get myself in a position where it's like, even if something, God forbid, something happened where they drop me or something like that, or they're not able to like get me the clients I want, where I'm like, okay, cool, people know me already. They know Jay.
You're established.
Yeah, I'm established before you got to me. Do you know what I mean? So that's kind of how I felt going into the agency. I was kind of like, I was already me before you got to me. And someone actually told me that as well. Someone told me, was like, Jay, don't forget, they don't make you, because the reason why they want you is because you're you and what you've done already. And I had to remember that. I was like, shit, let me start acting like a bitch. Because at first, like I said, I felt like I was out of place. Like, I was a less known stylist on the agency, you know, because I felt like they repped some huge people, you know, and I was just like, I didn't feel like I was that guy.
You were there, yeah.
Nah, I didn't feel like that. But people were telling me, like, you're there for a reason, you know. You're there for a reason if it's potential of what you've already done. So
you arrived before you showed up, bro.
Yeah, that's how it felt. That's what they said. So I just was like, you know what? I'm going to just keep that mindset and just...
That's great advice.
Yeah, it is good advice. It's good advice, man.
So I like to leave everything off with positivity for individuals that are watching and listening. Now, this entire episode was amazing. We are definitely going to do a part 2.
Whenever, man.
And y'all heard that, whenever. Again, he flew from London for this, man.
12 hours.
I just can't say thank you enough, brother. Like, it means the world to me.
I love your content, bro. I loved it.
It's a work in progress.
When I saw, like I said, when I saw Dave post it, I was like, you know, again, another person that I look up to, you know, gave me great advice. When I saw him on it, I was like, I feel like he doesn't just get on anyone's stuff, and you know, such an iconic person, especially in like English kind of like fashion. Like he's an icon, you know. He's worked with some incredible, like we're talking about like Victoria Beckham, David Beckham, the Spice Girls,
Jack Nicholson.
Oh,
his second episode is gonna have a plethora.
Like his like his client list, yeah, that he's worked with is nuts. It's different level. Like it's like through the decades, like different level, and the fact he's kept up with it to this day and is still known as the guy,
still making steps up
and still going higher. Yeah. And so for him, when he came on here and I saw that, man, and I saw how clean your stuff looked, I was like, nah, it'll be a pleasure to come on here. Do you know what I mean? So
appreciate it, man. It took a lot for me to get from recording on my phone in 2017, 18. I have voice recordings of doing things. I always knew that speaking or expressing myself was a form that I wanted to do and help other people do as well. You know, each one can teach one. So from going from the phone to my laptop to 2 mics and interface and all that other stuff, to get in the position of being here with Mastermind Media, man, like it has been nothing but a blessing. I can't thank them enough. I thank them a lot. So sometimes I'm like, they be like, man, hey, P, come on, man. Yeah. You can thank me later. But I just can't, because it's just like, for me, this is a blessing that continues to be one, because I just want to be one for others. And I want to bring on blessings to help other people stop suffering in silence and stop hiding their hurt so they can heal from it and actually come forth with what they truly want to do in life, regardless of who's saying yes and no. You know, like sometimes the closest people to us are not the people that support us the most. Yeah, 100%. And you got to persevere through it.
100%.
So, man, perseverance for sure, because you weren't going to let the people who had the experience make you feel inexperienced. You know,
100%.
And your work it spoke for itself, brother.
Hey, trying, man.
No.
trying out here.
Trying is a state of mind. Doing is a
So
state of action.
we're
Keep
doing it.
doing.
Oh, for sure.
Keep
man.
doing.
All glory to God always, because you know you put me in this position to do all of this. So
Amen.
yeah,
Amen. So leave the viewers and listeners with some positivity.
yeah. I mean, if you know me, I'm always just about positivity. I'm about, you know, making sure you look after yourself, looking after the people around you. You know, this year 2024, I don't know when this is coming out, but 2024 has just started, and you know, just keep your energy right, keep your mindset right. Not everything's gonna be amazing. You're gonna have ups and downs, and that's normal. You know, that's normal. You know, stay positive, stay optimistic. I always think staying optimistic and seeing the better side of things always helps you. You know, keep your energy right, keep your music right, keep your friends right. If things need to go, let it go. You know, and stay patient and stay positive. And shit will always work out, man. Shit will always work out.
I agree. Know? Positivity you put out is the only way.
Always, man. You've got to keep the energy right. Always.
So yes, I'm gonna keep the energy right.
Yeah.
Because you know I stay shoe pugging and thugging. Shoe pugs, you already know what time it is. I can't say thank you enough.
My guy,
I'm a giver in life in general.
My guy.
So I am blessed to be able to bless you with the newest version of the shoe pug sweater. Brother.
Oh, we like that.
Newest version.
Hey, I'm gonna have to wear this tonight.
For all little blessings for the queen behind the scenes
Oh,
too.
thank you. I'm obsessed. Ooh, that was a good catch.
Ooh,
Yes, it was. Yes, it was.
Good job.
Good catch. I'm obsessed with Shoe Pug's socks. Since he's been giving them to they're the softest, and they just kind of hug you just right.
Even after wash.
Hey, we love socks that hug and don't ruin after washes. We like
For
that,
real,
man.
for real,
They get tighter.
I appreciate that. I'm gonna wear this tonight. Actually,
Hey
I'm wear this
man,
tonight.
all love, brother.
Thank
all
you, man,
love.
bro.
And again, I can't wait to
Appreciate
have you back for part 2.
Whenever.
Definitely.
I'm here, man.
Hey,
I
he's
live
here.
now.
He's here now.
Yeah, man. I'm here now.
I mean, now he'll go back for the check, but he'll be right back here.
I might even be going back next week. Not gonna lie,
Hey.
but I'll be back. I'll be
snapping
back.
next cash and checks. And man, thank you again, brother.
Thank you, bro.
Let them know how to find you, your Instagram
man.
handles and everything.
Instagram handle JAYHINES _. You can follow my production company Osel Studio as well. That's me. I don't really have Twitter, but I have Instagram and shit. So.
Right. We working on the X. We working on the X.
Yeah. I don't know why. I just don't have it. Maybe I'm old. I just don't know how to use.
I don't have it either.
How old are you
Neither.
guys, by the way?
I'm 25.
How old are you?
35.
Okay, cool. See, I mean, I'm a bit younger than you, but we're still,
Yes.
do you know what I'm saying? We're still around that age group, bro. Where I don't know how to use Twitter. I'll be real.
It's just a lot of work throughout the day.
I don't know.
I used to
understand
tiny
it.
chat in my 1920s,
Yeah.
those phases. Like that's when I kind of knew somewhat with Twitter, but
I don't understand it.
it's just it's not for me.
Even TikTok, I'm trying to get it, but
yeah, I'm learning that too.
I'm learning it, man.
I think I'm gonna make my 12 going on 13-year-old niece run my TikTok.
Oh, she would love that.
Yeah.
She's gonna force you to do so many dances.
Yeah, she's gonna force me to give her shoes in exchange.
Yeah.
She already knows,
Are you sure you don't want me to run it?
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, I cannot say thank you enough, but I will be thanking you guys a lot. It's your boy Sbpress. And like that, we're going.
They hate when you elevate. You're stacking up losses, I'm handing them out, yeah, I had to go delegate. It feel like I'm floating, I'm lost in the moment, I swear I could levitate. They never believed that I would really fly, I had to go demonstrate.